Hello, I'm Gavin Jamie and I'm a GP in Swindon. Well, we've got lovely weather in April, but what else is the new year going to bring? I'm involved in our local commissioning group, our pre-shadow consortium, or whatever you want to call it. And when I went in there, I was fairly convinced I would find a treasure trove of data and get my teeth into to look and see exactly what was happening in local services and perhaps be able to modify them. Because what we were getting at practice level simply wasn't terribly useful, simply wasn't terribly complete. I was quite surprised to find it wasn't there at the PCT level as well. There were a lot of services that seemed to be a black hole. There was a lot of data we just couldn't get our heads around. Now, that was probably a problem for commissioners, but this year it's going to be a problem for practices as well. The one thing we are getting in April is a brand new set of QoF indicators. Over 90 points are allocated to looking and analysing data. Now, I'll talk another time about what practices need to be doing with this, but there is a big role for PCTs. Practices have no access to the data that they'll be analysing, none at all. Their only access will come through the PCTs, and that's going to be a pretty big thing to land on the desks of the IT and informatics department of PCTs. Every practice is going to need its own extract, both of prescribing information, of outpatient data, and of emergency attendances. And of course, they're going to start asking questions. Well, if they're being seen in A&E, are they going through out of hours? Are they going through walk-in centres? And ultimately, well, certainly around here, there just aren't terribly good answers for these because we can't link up these data sets. We're very quickly running into the limitations of the secondary use services. Even prescribing data is really quite limited, and again, we can't tie it up with anything else. It's going to be an interesting challenge this year, and I suspect with so many eyes looking at the data, we're really going to start to understand the problems behind it. If we're going to look at shaping services, we need something rather better than we've got at the moment. And the one thing we've not got is time.